What's up, everyone? Welcome to Book the Ticket, the movie podcast for the CBC channel. As Joe says, you can Google us anywhere. And we are currently live on Twitch, as we will be from this point onwards.
Exactly.
I don't know what we're going to do with the recordings for YouTube. If they're going to be like a little short topic bit or the full length. But we'll figure that out
We will
as the
figure
days
that
go
out.
by. So, yeah, Mitch692 and Halftime Joe. If you want to follow us on the Twitters and tweet at me, because Joe doesn't tweet. So,
Yeah, fun fact, I actually looked at my Twitter and I realized I hadn't tweeted for the last 4 days.
crazy.
God, sometimes I just forget to tweet. And to some people, tweeting is almost like breathing, so they can't forget to tweet. It's just in their instinct to tweet.
I mean,
now.
I think I tweet. No, that's just how it works.
I don't know. I think, and I just forget to tweet. It's just I'm still old school in that sense. We were talking about this in the pre-show. We do have pre-shows when we do the recording live on twitch.tv/comicbookcast. So make sure to check that out. But it's one of those things. I just forget, man. Yeah.
Also, have you changed the layout on the Twitch?
No. But it is one of those things where it is.
Live. It's live.
I mean, it is live, but at the same time, this actual recording that it's a little openings, right? We technically record the cast as we stream it, but the video recording doesn't go on YouTube. The whole video recording. Technically, we just get the audio for it.
No. But anyway, jumping into it, Neil Blomkamp is directing the Robocop sequel reboot. Not a reboot because it's a sequel. I don't know why he put a reboot there actually. So
that's what they said. That's literally what.
Are you sure? I'm certain it's a sequel.
It literally says on the article, "Robocop reboot, Robocop returns." It literally says it on the article.
I could have sworn this was a sequel to the reboot.
Don't blame me.
That's what I was reading anyway.
I took whatever was off the article.
Well, if he's rebooting it, it's too soon for another reboot.
See, I bring this up because, of course, this is a thing, right? And it's a movie, and people love RoboCop. But like, remember, he was supposed to reboot Aliens, or not reboot?
No,
I
he
guess,
wasn't supposed
sequel.
to reboot. He was making a sequel.
Yeah, he was supposed to sequel it. Didn't happen.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of, was Alien.
You think this is happening?
I mean, I imagine it's happening if they got a director for it.
Yeah, but Alien sequel had a director for it.
It was him. That didn't have Ridley Scott kind of like, yeah, butt fucking that franchise.
I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of RoboCop. Like, I'm not one of those people that are super 80s nostalgic and would love anything RoboCop to return. I saw it once. It's alright. Like, I don't know. It's definitely, you could tell it's, I don't want to say dated, but it's old. You could see it from watching the movie. It's old. It's not like a bad thing to say that it's old.
I mean, I've just never cared about it. I think I watched it once as a kid and I was like, that's cool.
But this is a trend almost in a way. I feel like it's not a new thing technically, where movies are becoming sequels and kind of forgetting the other ones. So Halloween is one of those that is a sequel. Jurassic World. There's a bunch of these movies that are coming out from old franchises from 80s, 90s, just ignoring the sequels in a way, and it being another sequel just in modern day. And I think some TV shows are trying to do that too, and I guess that's just a way of modernizing it.
I mean, it's
because then if you want to bring it back and modernize it, it's hard to do if there's a lot of sequels to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but calling it RoboCop Returns, I suppose if it's a sequel to the original.
Yeah, it's probably a like whatever the last RoboCop movie was. Not even the recent 20-something one, but the one back in the day. I would assume this is a straight up sequel to the first one. I think people might have liked the second one. I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, I'm not engulfed in that whole 80s nostalgia thing. So I don't know.
I'd imagine it went the same way as like
most
all
sequels.
The other...
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool, I suppose. It's a thing that exists or might exist.
I'm trying to think of other movies that do this trend now. The Halloween, of course, is one. You said Jurassic World,
Terminator's doing it.
Terminator.
Jurassic
I
World.
assume no. Indiana Jones would probably follow the other ones.
Yeah, because isn't it Indy 5 coming out?
Yeah.
Or Indy 6?
What other movies are doing this? It's not a new trend, but it's semi-recent, I feel.
Oh, it's retooling a sequel script. So it's no doubt probably going to be a sequel to the originals. Ignoring... Yeah, so...
I mean, it is what it is. New Blomkamp, only movie I've really liked of his was District 9. I didn't see Chappie.
I didn't mind Chappie. It's okay.
People didn't like those rapper people that are in it.
They are the worst part of the movie.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're also probably one of the biggest parts of the movie. But it is what it is. It's not got a touch on District 9, though. Or the Halo movie, as it should have been.
Wait, he also made Elysium, right? I didn't see that one either. I mean, yeah.
He's made a couple. Apparently, he's done few short films that are really quite good, but I haven't seen any of them. So.
Yeah. No,
still
good for Neil.
He hasn't.
Good for Neil. He's back in it. He's back in the game.
Well, I wouldn't say back in it.
Well, not back in it, but like he's back because he got taken off Aliens. Now he gets to do another franchise he loves. You know?
Yeah, so he's got a job again. Like, yeah, but
that's back in it.
You just need to actually have a good movie that's not in Johannesburg. Actually, I wonder if you'll put Robocop in Johannesburg.
No idea. I don't even know where this is gonna go. I don't even know if I'll watch it. I might actually.
I'll check it out.
I might. I don't know. It's just. I guess there's so much love for it. I just don't. It just looks old to me every time I see anything from the old Robocop. It just looks old.
It is old.
Yeah. So,
of course it looks old.
It's like the prequel. I mean, the original trilogy. They look old to me. It's not like I want to see the original trilogy.
They are old.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have much love for old films.
You don't have much love for
old films? Not in a way of like that they suck, but like I don't want to rewatch them in a way because they just old and it just doesn't. It's not pleasant on the eyes for me.
That's horrific.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of offended.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the.
So would you not like watch like an Alien or like a Lion King?
I've seen them, but I don't know if I want to rewatch them. Lion King, I'd rewatch the heck out of Lion King.
That's terrible.
You said Lion King.
Yeah, it's an old movie.
Yeah, but that's an animated movie. And animation to me doesn't necessarily... To me, animation doesn't look old.
It does. It gets grainy. And the picture's always smaller. So, it's old.
I just won't rewatch it. Like, I've seen Alien. I've seen Aliens. I've seen Predator 2. I've seen every old movie you could think of. Just don't think I'd rewatch them. Just not for me, you know?
Chat, can we get some Joe Shame?
Alright, Joe Shame. A typical millennial. Alright, yeah.
You are a typical millennial.
What does that even mean?
It means you're a shithead, that's what it means.
That doesn't even what it means.
That's exactly what it means.
Only
anyway,
stuff. Okay.
From one shithead to another. Glass. We have our first teaser for the movie.
Yeah, dude, I'm so in love with this thing. This is great. You know, I guess you could say Unbreakable technically could be seen as old because I think it came out 2004 and from there to now is very different in terms of how a movie looks. But I still would rewatch the heck out of. Okay, I would watch the heck out of Unbreakable. I've seen it multiple times.
Still haven't seen it once. I need to get around to it.
Great movie. I am so looking forward to everything that M. Night is gonna have with this film, and it's bringing in the girl from Split back. She was great.
She's gonna have some work after the New Mutants doesn't get off the ground, even though it's been filmed. But
yeah, it's so weird that that's still not out yet.
But yeah, I mean, it looks cool. The teaser doesn't really show you much. It's just glass breaking, and then I can't think of his face. What's his name? The actor.
Who?
Guy from First Class and Split.
James McAvoy, you mean?
That's the one, yeah. I could not think of his name. Yeah, that's literally all the teaser is. And it's like, oh yeah, this guy's got split personalities. Yeah. Cool. But it is what it is. Anna Taylor-Joy is good, so that's something.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't seen as you talk about it's hard to understand kind of the hype around this if you haven't seen Unbreakable. Split, maybe, but like Unbreakable's really the leg that this movie's standing on because it is a straight up sequel to Unbreakable.
Yeah, well, I mean, aren't they all a straight up sequel in theory?
No, because I mean, Split isn't a sequel to Unbreakable.
No, but it's kind of like
It's just another film, and then it what was another movie that did this? There's another movie that did something similar to this, where it had one film in the past, made a new film, and because of that new film, it was able to tie into the past film and make a new sequel that combined them. I don't know. There's another franchise like this.
Are you thinking of Jane Silent Bob? Because that did it.
No, I don't know.
You had like Chasing Amy and all that. Chasing Amy, yeah. Yeah, the Kevin Smith universe.
Yeah, but I don't. That's not what I was thinking of. There's another film out there. I just don't recall it. But all right. So let me look at what EW has to say about this. We get to spend time with some new people that live inside Kevin McAvoy. These are not the only franchise returnees who played Elijah's mom and who played David's son. Also make appearances. They play a big role. Shyamalan teasing. Okay.
I suppose Cloverfield did it. Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Cloverfield, it's not all connected, but it is all sequels, technically.
Was Unbreakable someone inspired by the comics? I mean, yeah. Anyway.
But just quickly, One Punch Last thoughts on Rugrats? I don't want it.
I mean, I don't care.
Just simple. They're going to look like Alita Battle Angel, and that
Probably
makes me
not going to watch it. Okay, so here's the official synopsis for Glass. Should I read it since you haven't seen Unbreakable?
I mean, you can, I don't care.
Alright. From Unbreakable, Bruce Willis returns as David Dunn as the Samuel Jackson Elijah Price, known also by his name, Mr. Glass. Joining from Split are James McAvoy reprising his role. Blah, blah, blah. Following the conclusion of Split, Glass finds Dunn pursuing Crumb's superhuman figure of the Beast in a series of escalating encounters, while the shadowy presence of Price emerges as an orchestrator who holds secrets critical to both men. It's by Blumhouse. So essentially, it's just like it's a gritty superhero type thing where a hero tries to go fight the bad guy or the villain, and then realizes another bad guy. Like it's like a Lex Luthor type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Where Superman is fighting somebody, and it's Lex.
I know like the basic premise of like Unbreakable. I just never actually watched it.
I still would watch it. I think the thing that I can't. I mean, of course, you can when you watch it, you could see that it's old in a way because it's very like we've changed, but it's not doesn't look too old that you can't watch it.
I mean, that doesn't bother me. No.
I don't know. To me, some of it's just like, oh, wow. Like if I'm watching a '60s movie, oh, I just can't. It just looks weird.
You might need your eyes. John.
How long was the first one? So it was. See, it's 146 minutes. So yeah, 146. I mean, an hour and 46 minutes.
I was about to say that's like 2.5 hours.
Yeah. So it's like an hour and 46 minutes. That's not long of a movie.
Joe hates old things because he's scared of getting old. That's why.
I don't get how that
I don't
makes
know
sense.
how that works.
I love a lot of older movies, but it's just hard to rewatch certain ones.
No, that's
like I love The Breakfast
that's
Club.
Weird. That's weird.
I can rewatch The Breakfast Club,
but that's an old movie.
But I can't rewatch like Star Wars.
But that's an old movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like movies that are old that try to do like, big budget old. I don't know.
Yeah. There's not such thing as a big budget old movie.
Because I can watch The Breakfast Club. I can watch Grease 100%.
God, out of all the fucking movies, you watch Grease.
Yeah, I love Grease, man. What's wrong with Grease? Grease is great.
Anyway, Zombieland 2 has the original cast and director returning for a 2019 release date. I'm hyped about this one personally. I loved the first Zombieland.
Sure. I mean, I think I loved the first one too, but it's been so long, I don't think I've seen it again. It's not even because I don't want to, it's just I just haven't.
Is it because it's too old?
No, I just haven't. There's nowhere to watch it. I don't think it's on Amazon or Netflix or anything like that, and I don't buy DVDs. Because then
I think it's on Netflix for the UK. I remember seeing it a couple of times, but I've got it on Blu-ray, so I can watch it whenever I want.
I don't I try not to own Blu-rays anymore because a lot of the times I don't have space for them. So it's like I just try not to.
I mean, that's fair, but you can get digital, so there's no excuse. So.
No, I just also probably wouldn't want like I could just rent it at some point.
True.
Like I just don't buy a lot of physical things anymore, like in terms of Blu-rays or games. You know, so it's one of those things. But yeah, I mean, if it's with original cast, I guess that's the one thing everybody thought wouldn't happen, right?
Yeah, but it's the one thing that it needed to happen. Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah, because I remember they tried to get Zombieland 2 going, but it just wouldn't necessarily go on because people wanted the original cast and they were already too big to come back. But then I guess somehow they worked it out and maybe the script was better the second time around and now they're going to do it again. And that's cool. I think it's the original cast comes back, sequel, you know, makes sense.
It's got a real short production cycle, though, starting in January and coming out in October.
It's not really like a big budget movie.
No, but that's a crazy quick turnaround. Like, that might be shorter than Deadpool's, or about the same. You don't see that very often with movies. But the original made 75 million domestic and 102 million worldwide.
I feel like people are getting the wrong idea. Just because I won't watch a movie doesn't necessarily mean I hate it. Why do people assume because I won't rewatch a movie means I hate it?
Shame him, chat.
That doesn't make any sense. I love the original trilogy for Star Wars. I love them. I hate the prequels because you could tell how like badly.
I mean, anyone with a brain hates the prequels.
It just hurts my eyes looking at the prequels
because they're bad.
Yeah, but I love the original trilogy. I just won't really rewatch them. It's not the bad. It's just I don't know. Plus, where am I supposed to rewatch them? There's nowhere.
I mean, it's not exactly difficult to rewatch.
I don't do that whole illegal thing.
I'm not talking about illegal stuff.
I also don't buy it. So.
They're absolutely fucking.
Because everybody I know always tells me there's a way to watch movies, and it's like, no, I'm not gonna go to some website that's gonna give me 2,500 ads.
But why even like? I didn't even imply that. So
I mean, you always kind of do. Off screen, you do.
I mean, off screen is not on screen.
Yeah.
That's two different things.
But
I don't pirate. I'm a good boy.
Let's see. Yeah, Zombieland coming back. That's cool. I mean, I remember watching the first one. It's funny. I probably loved it. I don't know. I haven't seen it in such a long time, so I don't remember. I think how it ends is just that the girls, though they all go the same way, right? They all hang out together and they're all living together now. Yeah.
Apart from, wait, didn't his character die?
No,
Woody
characters
Harrelson
died. No.
They
all stayed alive because you remember he found a truck that was supposed to be the Snowballs, but it was Twinkies, and then he found the Snowballs eventually.
Yeah, no, but he was after the Twinkies.
No, he found the Snowballs eventually. Remember at the end because
but he was after Twinkies. That's what he wanted. He didn't like Snowballs.
Oh, okay, no, that's what I meant. Yeah, other way around.
But when he found the Twinkies,
he found the Twinkies, but he's still alive.
See, I remember him dying. I haven't watched it in years.
Yeah, me either. I'm just kind of remembering that kind of thing.
All I remember the last thing he did was camp out in that little hut thing.
I mean, it's gonna be fun.
The first one was funny. I loved the first one. So
it's one of those things where I feel like the hype for it maybe won't live up, but it'll still be a really good movie because I think people super overhyped the first one in terms of like it's. I don't know. I feel like people think it's a change in cinema for some reason.
The first one was amazing.
I think it is amazing too.
So underrated.
I don't know. I think people might have overhyped it and are getting their hopes up for the second one.
No. Nut up or shut up, Joe.
I mean, that is a great line. You're right. That is a great line.
It's so good.
I don't think it's underrated. Where'd you get underrated from?
It's criminally
definitely
underrated.
not underrated.
It's criminally underrated.
It is definitely not underrated. Every time I hear people talk about it, it is loved. That's why I say it might be overhyped. I'm not saying it is overhyped. I'm saying it might be. But I love it still.
It didn't even make 200 million total. It's underrated.
But that's the difference. Just because it didn't make a lot of money doesn't mean it's underrated.
Yes, it does.
A movie can make a lot of money and still be underrated. Just because, it, like, people didn't think it was that good. Underrated means To me,
I know what
something being
underrated.
underrated means people don't find it that good when it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it means.
Yeah, to me, it seems like you're thinking of just people not watching it. That's not
Well,
people
yeah,
thinking
people
it's
don't
not
watch
good.
it.
People just didn't watch
People
it.
don't watch it because they didn't think it was going to be good, so it's
Sometimes
underrated.
people just don't watch things. I just don't watch things.
Yeah, but you're weird. You're an
Yeah,
exception to every
like I
rule.
don't just because I don't watch something doesn't think I think it's bad.
You are an exception to every
I
rule ever
I
made.
don't get it. Well, just because somebody doesn't watch something doesn't mean they think it's bad.
I'm not saying that is like fact, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but all right, well, Zombieland 2.
I can't think of a segue. We aren't going to see eye to eye on this one.
Oh, well, I mean, there's nothing to see. We both love the film. It's just that you think it's underrated. I think it might be a little bit overhyped, and that's the difference. There's a difference between
Yeah.
overrated and overhyped, I feel.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Bumblebee gets some more stills, and it's Decepticons, and they look fine. I don't know if they're new or if they're old.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the only thing. I don't know Transformers at all. I saw the 80s movie, and that's about it. No. But they look fine. They look better than the weird alien bugs you've had before. Plus, it kind of goes. Stars have like two like little minions working with him.
They say it right here in the description. The two main villains are Decepticon muscle cars. When they cast is too big, and you have a it's basically to keep it simple.
Yeah. Because I'm certain Starscream had like a couple of people working underneath him in the old cartoon, so it kind of makes sense in my head that he'd have two people here. But then I think one's called Shatter and the other one's Dropkick. I think
See,
I have no idea if they're actual Transformers.
This came out right, and I thought of, I didn't really like that this came out and that they're in the movie because I thought it was just gonna be Starscream. I thought that would have been better.
Starscream is like still the main one.
This is just kind of like grunts, right? This is like grunts.
I think it's fun. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it is fine. I'm sure it's still gonna be a really good movie, and my wife Haley Steinfeld's in it. But I don't know. I kind of liked it better with the idea of just Starscream, where it was just two, like one Autobot and one Decepticon.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I'm just fine with it having. They're probably not even gonna last. Yeah. So who really cares?
I also low-key like the idea of no Decepticon in this. It was just all Bumblebee because that's basically the Iron Giant. But either way, I think it's still going to be a really good film. I don't know. There's something about it. There's something about it that just seems really good, especially when you're looking at the poster. It looks really good.
Well, the poster's even more like the Iron Giant.
Yeah, exactly. So. You're going to get feels in this one for sure.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they're wanting to make it more of a Transformers movie, not an explosions movie.
Well, see, I don't necessarily remember the old Transformer cartoons, so I don't know how personal they got. I don't really remember. I remember watching them. I just don't remember anything about them. I remember one time Optimus combined with another Autobot, and they just became like one. And he became like the second guy became like the jet in the back. That's kind of I vaguely remember. I saw this all when I was under probably 8 years old. I really don't remember anything. Yeah. Somebody else could tell me how personal they get, just because if they get this personal, cool. And that this is, I assume how it's more so supposed to be. Awesome. They're finally moving in the right direction.
I mean, from what I remember, I don't think they were like this personal, where you have the Transformer and the little kid.
Yeah, I don't remember a kid in any of the Transformers cartoons.
I'm certain they're more. Actually, no, you had the little family in the original.
No, I don't even remember that. I barely remember the first movie where the whole what happened with Optimus. I just know of what happened just because of everybody talks about it. Everybody knows it.
So yeah, everyone knows what happened.
Yes, but it's just one of those things. I haven't seen any Transformers cartoon or animated movie since I was a kid, man. I honestly don't remember anything. So this is like almost going to be new to me. This is going to be... Because, I mean, watching the Bay Transformers, you kind of knew it wasn't supposed to be this, even if you don't remember the old stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you kind of knew, and I think watching this, you're going to have that feeling that you could probably... Like, you probably won't remember specific plot details, but I think you can remember feeling when you watch the old Transformers stuff. And I think this movie's going to give you that, to be honest.
More than likely. I'm just happy that they're actually making it a film.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the best part, right?
You know, this is a franchise that I might not be the biggest fan of, but I think it deserves like an actual proper film
I
with
don't
a
think
story with characters
I don't think we know
that
who
aren't Shia
voices
LaBeouf.
Starscream yet, right? We know Haley Steinfeld's in it. We know John Cena, Angela Bassett, Justin Theroux. I think we know Starscream, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think they have announced he's doing Starscream.
has a good cast.
It is a good cast, which
Yeah.
is surprising, to be honest.
Yeah, and especially Haley Steinfeld, who recently, I think her recent movie was Edge of 17, which was another kind of coming of age story that people really loved. So
Yeah.
I think she does well in this kind of like realm. And I think it's because she still looks young, and she kind of is. She's 21, so
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly look at the IMDb, see if they got an actor for Starscream.
yeah. I feel like they don't, but oh yeah, she's also in Into the Spider-Verse. I forgot.
She is.
Yeah, I forgot.
No, there's no voice actor for
Yeah.
Starscream yet. Anyway.
Yep.
But yeah, it looks cool. You know, I'll see it.
Yeah,
Even
sure.
though-
I mean, I'm 100% gonna see this.
But you got a choice. What are you going to see first, this or Aquaman?
The Aquaman comes out the 21st. This
The
comes out
same
the 25th.
day. No, December 21st.
So why does this? Oh, well, it's at Christmas. I thought they actually met Christmas, but I guess they met Christmas
Yeah.
week. Let me see.
Yeah. They're both dropping on the same day.
Bumblebee. Let's see. Release date. Let's see.
His release date is literally in the article if you scroll down.
21st. Aquaman is 21st. Oh, I see the first one. I don't know. I don't know if it matters that much because I might see them both the same night.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to like have a? They're both weird movies. 'Cause you can't say, oh, I'll see the bad one first and the good one second, and end on a high. It's
What?
just like, oh, it's like, are they gonna be good? It's like,
I feel like they both will be good.
I mean, I'm not saying that either will be bad. I'm just saying it's just a weird.
Really
like, you
excited for
can't
both films,
do-
actually. Like, both films are gonna be great. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I guess it's just gonna depends on whenever the tickets go on sale. Whichever tickets go on sale first. I feel like Aquaman's tickets will probably go on sale first, and then Bumblebee's like a week later.
I mean, to be fair, they'll probably go on sale this week
yeah. So
because we're gonna get a trailer for both this week.
it's one of those things. Whoever's tickets goes on sale first, I'll buy. I don't think they'll both go on sale at the same time. To be honest, I know you say
They
this
will.
week, but
It's-
I don't.
It's
think they will.
Comic Con this week.
Yeah,
There's a
but-
reason why we're seeing all this stuff. It's because they're gonna go this week. I'd be surprised if it isn't this week, to be honest. Actually,
It's still what?
actually, no, it's
5
way
months
too far
out.
after tickets to go on sale. Yeah. No, ignore that. I'm just thinking of the trailers. Yeah,
Yeah.
ignore that. I mean, it'll be funny if they both did it. Their whole entire marketing thing, which is the same day, constantly. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks cool. Something I don't know if it looks cool or not. Mark Millar's Millarworld on Netflix has just had some movies announced, and we have 3, and I believe one is where is it? I think one's Huck, one's Sharky the Bounty Hunter, and the other one's Empress. Now I know jack shit about
I don't know any of this, and you kind of brought this on me as we were like an hour before, so it's I just don't know. There's movies are coming out, sure, cool. We'll wait.
Yeah, they're all going to be Netflix movies, so take that as you will for Netflix movies. But Huck is his like antithesis to Man of Steel. He hated that movie so much he wanted to make.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
No, I remember that as a book that came out.
I'm certain you read that and loved it.
I think I read a first issue and I loved it, and I just kind of forgot. I just forget a lot of things.
Yeah. So I'm not a great fan of Millar's work, but everyone knows who's read Huck.
Those are the first 3 films: Empress,
Those
Huck,
are the first 3 films.
Sharky the Bounty Hunter. I feel like I'm so into Huck because I read that first issue and never finished it, but I was so in love with that first issue. I think it's mostly because great marketing strategy. People who are mad at the ending of Man of Steel come by Huck. It's a real Man of Steel. Great marketing strategy. I still love Man of Steel, just to put it out there. But I just don't like that he killed. But that's just me. That's the only part I don't like. So I'm down for it. Like we said, we don't necessarily know any of these. Huck is gonna be pretty cool. Empress, Sharky the Bounty Hunter. Okay, like see where it goes with those.
I've got no. Like, I only ever heard of Huck,
Let's see.
The other ones, I have no idea.
Sharky the Bounty Hunter. I'm looking it up real quick. There's
See, I hear Sharky and I think of Sharky and George. If
Yeah.
anyone knows what the hell that was, then you get 3 points.
I have no idea. I did not know who Millar is. Millar's the guy who's made like some big
Mark
comics.
Millar, he did
Kingsman as
Kick-Ass,
well.
Kick-Ass, Kingsman, yeah. The original Civil War,
Yeah.
Ultimates 1.
All right, I look up Sharky the Bounty Hunter, and it comes up an actual bounty hunter, not like the character.
Well, I think Sharky is a bounty hunter.
Sharky the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, Sharky the bounty hunter. It's...
Comic. Let me look up comic. Very curious what this looks like. There you go.
No,
That's
just...
Alien Bounty Hunter. Never mind. None of these show actual Starkey. This is all Star Wars Bounty Hunters.
I just can't get Sharky and George out of my head.
Sure. I'm down with it. I mean, this is like the first movies out of that deal we heard a while back ago that was happening. I think we actually covered it on the show.
Why doesn't nothing come up for Sharky the Bounty Hunter comic?
I don't know. I did the same
That's
thing. Literally,
really weird.
Yeah,
has it even come out yet?
Maybe not. Maybe it's just one of those things.
I also think Millar did Chrononauts.
Yeah, he did. I thought that was becoming a movie. It is actually. I think there was an article about it that they were adapting it.
Literally before the book came out, it was picked up for a script.
Yeah. Seemed like a good idea too. Was there a recent controversy with Mark Millar? I feel like there was. I don't know why.
Define controversy. I don't think there was.
He said something on Twitter.
I mean, everyone says something on Twitter.
But like Slot type of controversy. Was it Slot who kind of like does all that? Like he debates the trolls.
Slot used to. He's now abandoned Twitter.
Who's
for
one
Instagram.
of them? Well, it was probably Slot, right? Yeah, a lot of people are. Instagram's the new wave. I'm telling you.
I mean, both Slot and Spencer, the two like most prolific Twitter users in the Marvel.
I don't know why. I feel like I hear Mark Millar and I think of something recent that happened that he stirred up, but I'm not. Maybe there's nothing. I don't know why.
I honestly can't remember.
Probably nothing. Probably not. It's just me kind of like. So it's one of those things. But sure, this is fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch it. We have both have Netflix. As long as Netflix doesn't up to $20 a month, I think we'll all have it.
Right, I don't understand this because aren't Netflix doing UHD for like $15?
Yeah, they're doing a little bit more.
See, I've had UHD Netflix for over a year, and it's less than 10, or I think it might be 10.
I'd still have it at 10, and I just have regular HD. I guess I don't have like 4K TV, so I don't necessarily need like super HD. It's just like fine to me.
Yeah. Because a lot of their shows now are filmed in UHD.
Yeah.
It might be the HDR stuff they're talking about, but I know, it's just weird. I was like, hang on, I've already had that for a year. How can it be $15? But oh well. Amazon needs to get on the UHD train.
Maybe it's just one of those things, that just takes time to roll out worldwide.
It really don't.
I feel like we say that, but behind the scenes, I bet they've wanted it forever. It's not like some of these companies don't want it. It just takes time to roll out. I feel like there's this concept that it's easy to do things worldwide for companies.
But it is
not that well. I feel like we're behind the scenes. I feel like we think it is. I don't think it is.
No.
Or else everything would be the same.
All the Millar stuff is going to drop the same time worldwide.
But that's not what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know, just like technical stuff.
I'm trying to bring it back to...
I'm talking about like technical stuff. I feel like it isn't that easy to do all that worldwide. Like, we think it is, but I feel like it is. If we're behind the scenes, I don't think it is.
You can't watch old movies, so let's just leave it at that.
That's not an answer. But okay.
I know it wasn't meant to be an answer, Jay. That was kind of the point.
I'm just saying, it's just one of those things. I mean, we still have 30 minutes. What are you trying to do? We got a whole show. We got a whole hour.
It's really only been 30 minutes, damn. But anyway, yeah, I really don't know much about Millar stuff.
Me either. It's fine.
I don't even know if Sharky the Bounty Hunter's out. I'm pretty certain Empress is out. I know that's one thing. People love that book.
Most excited for Huck. That's gonna be so good.
So Huck should be interesting. Because a Netflix budget movie... Actually, I suppose they can afford it. looking at the stuff they've done.
And I'm sure whoever's directing is gonna. Well, I guess we have to wait on that too. Who's directing?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Vaughn.
Yeah.
Because Vaughn only seems to direct Millar movies now.
Yeah.
For better or for worse. And Kingsman 2 was worse. That was trash.
I don't know. I didn't see it, so I wouldn't know.
Don't. It's not good. It's not good. But yeah, that's all the main topics. So for the box office of the weekend of July 13th, do you want to do it or do I want to do it?
You always do it.
All right then. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom at number 5 with 16.1 million. Incredibles 2, I want to say Incredibles 4 then, at number 4 with 16.2. So they're really fucking close. Number 3 is Skyscraper with 24.9. Number 2 is Ant-Man and the Wasp with 29 million. Number 1 was Hotel Transylvania 3 with 44 million.
And I will do what we did last week. So we both had 5. Jurassic World, we were right. 4, Incredibles 2, we were right. 3, Skyscraper, we were right. I didn't get to see that movie. Damn, I need to go see it. I wanted to go see it so bad. And I just, for the sake of argument, I put Ant-Man and the Wasp first. I thought it could have done a little bit more. I thought people would have wanted more to go see it.
It wasn't even close. There was, 15 million in it? No,
Yeah, I thought it could have. I guess it wasn't. 61% is super bad. I don't know. I feel like that's way more than like usual.
It's
I always thought usual is 40 to 50.
No, not for comic book movies. No way.
Well, it depends on what comic book movie. Because Infinity War probably wasn't like 55. You know
what? I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up too because I'm curious. Well,
I think the average of comic book movies second week drop is like high 50s.
When did Infinity War come out?
End of.
Yeah. So beginning of May.
Yeah, that's in May.
Well, I did have a 55% drop. I guess it just doesn't look that big because of how much money they initially make.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look that big.
But to be fair, with Ant-Man and Wasp, it is a bigger one. It was bigger than the first movie. Also, let's point out, it's 616.
Okay.
So, how do you not know that reference?
Is that something Marvel related?
Yeah, it's the main Marvel universe, 616.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm not necessarily a Marvel guy, so I guess I just forgot it.
The amount of times I've made that reference.
I don't remember you making that reference that much at all, honestly.
Disgraceful. But anyway, yeah, it's what it is. I think the first one fell to number 2 as well in the second weekend, so.
Yeah, I kind of want to go see Skyscraper. I had a friend go see it. Said it was fine. It was a little different than The Rock as usual, but he said it's fine.
All I know about that movie is they're bragging that they got an architect in to talk about skyscrapers.
It's kind of cool though. That's like really putting in some detail into your movie.
Yeah, but it's just like, cool, it's a movie about a building. Like...
Yeah, but maybe there's some fellow architects out there who are super excited about this. I don't know.
I mean, sure.
Maybe they thought, like, that's cool bringing an architect into
I suppose architects have got to be excited about something, ain't they?
Yeah, I mean, the only time I remember an architect anywhere is in I Met Your Mother with, like, isn't it Ted?
Yeah, Mosby.
Yeah, that's all I recall it in any kind of medium. I think I know one person who wanted to be an architect once. And he was like,
It's a well-paying job.
Sure.
A shitload. No.
I mean, not for Ted Mosby, apparently. He didn't pay that well. He still lived in that shitty apartment.
But he wasn't a big architect.
But to be fair, he probably lived in New York, so that was probably, like, worth a lot. Yeah, that apartment was worth a lot.
Isn't New York, like, the third or the second most expensive place in the U.S.?
Bro, it sucks. Yeah, it's expensive. I hear so many stories. It's just like, whoa. Can't, bro.
You need like a 6-figure sum to live comfortably in San Diego. Crazy. That's crazy.
It's wild.
But next week, for the weekend of the 20th, we have Unfriended Dark Web, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, and The Equalizer 2 coming out.
Equalizer 2's got Denzel.
It's not going to get number 1 now.
You think Mamma Mia Well, it
Hmm.
also has more theaters, so probably that makes sense.
Hmm. It's only 200 more theaters, but
It's still more money, probably.
I mean, yeah, it's more money. Um, yeah, I think it's easily going to be Mamma Mia, The Equalizer. I
Finally,
don't,
Unfriended comes out.
I don't think Unfriend is going to make it in top five.
Probably not, but I've been waiting for this movie to come out already, and I swear I didn't even know it was coming out till about a month ago when I saw a trailer release. I didn't see the trailer because their trailers always reveal the whole movie, so I don't watch the trailers.
Yeah.
Which I don't get why. Like, I guess it reveals the whole movie, and they're like, we'll go watch it anyways. We started even though we saw the movie in the trailer. It's because it made a lot of money. The first one, I feel like, made a lot of money. Let me see. What does the first one
Google
make? Unfriended. Friended had a budget of 1 million, domestic total 32 million, overall 64 million,
Wow. 32 million total domestic.
and worldwide 64 with a budget of 1. So
This is looking at 14 million total domestic. That's less
when
than
did
half.
this one come out? April. It came out in April, huh? I don't know what is it about April that it wanted to come like that. It did better in April. That's weird. Because this is looking at 14 million. It has to be because of the whole summer movie drama thing, like where there's just too many movies.
Yeah, it probably is.
I mean, let's be honest. It's probably like a budget of 1 million or 2 million will make, like you said, 15, but overall maybe the 40. It's like still a win in their book, I guess. And it gives them money to make more Get Out. It gives them money to make more.
But is it a win though? Because that's a hell of a diminishing return.
Yeah, if it has a budget of like 2 million and you get 40 million out of it, sure.
No, 14.
No, but I'm sure overall, eventually, like over time, not just the weekend.
Yeah, I mean that's total domestic. The opening worldwide is 7. So.
So it's the projections are saying total domestic will be 14.
Yeah,
I think total will be more 25. Yeah. It is going to be 6 weeks.
Yeah, but if it's looking at that, it's only going to be in 1,500 theaters.
I just don't know why.
I don't know why either.
No, but I just don't know why it's like in July. Such a weird. I was just
maybe
confused.
because, to be fair, this year's packed with stuff, so it's kind of.
Yeah, but it's every year now. It's just I don't know. Last year, I'm pretty sure we had something in May that they put it in April. All you need is 1 week, but I mean, sure. I've been waiting for this ever since the first one came out, and like it said there was a sequel coming. I was like, yes, but it's weird. That one you're right. It's not making the top 5. Mamma Mia, Equalizer.
And say Mamma Mia is going to be number 1.
I think it will too, just because it has more theaters.
Yeah. The question is, how Equalizer 2 is looking at 27 million. What's Hotel Transylvania 3 gonna do? Because that brought in 44 million.
Probably half it to 22, or probably less. So I'm gonna say Equalizer 2.
Yeah, I'll probably go with you on that actually.
Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia.
But what about the rest?
It's Mamma Mia, Equalizer 2, Hotel Show. You just kind of move everything down. That's just how it goes nowadays.
Yeah, but what about Incredibles? Because that didn't go below Jurassic World.
Barely.
It wasn't by much, but it's held its place better.
Hotel Transylvania. Everything just gets pushed down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Hotel, Ant-Man, Skyscraper. Incredibles is probably out.
No, see, I think Incredibles 2 can hang on to 5th.
If we're assuming Skyscraper takes to 12 million, Incredibles has to lose less than $4 million. I don't think that's possible. You could say if you want for the sake of argument.
28 million to 16. That's a 12 million drop.
Let's see. You say it for the sake of argument if you want.
Because Skyscraper's not had good talk about it at all.
Yeah, but
what was the last Dwayne Johnson movie out?
Jumanji?
No, it wasn't Jumanji.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
No, there was something after that. because he had two.
Rampage. Rampage.
Rampage. Right, let's look at Rampage. Weekend. Yeah, the 43 million drop from 35 to 20.
I just feel Mass is gonna win here, and The Incredibles 2 is out. You could, for the sake of argument, if you want. I put Mamma Mia, Equalizer
Well,
2,
it depends.
Hotel,
You know, if
Ant-Man,
Skyscraper has a massive drop, then
Rampage was bad. Imagine saying Rampage was bad. Imagine saying that.
I don't have to say.
I feel like
I live in the
Jumanji,
factual
Rampage.
reality.
I want to see Skyscraper. I feel like that's a good 3-movie back to back. We're not saying The Rock is like an Oscar award winning actor here, but
no, but let's not lump in Jumanji with Rampage and Skyscraper.
I will lump it in because I think Jumanji was hilarious, and I thought Rampage was a great fun watch.
Look, let's respect actual cinema.
Yeah, like Rampage.
Let's not put no.
You haven't even seen Rampage.
Because I'm an intellectual, I'm not seeing trash.
See, now, chat, you hear this, chat? He thinks he's better than y'all.
Chat. I'm not. I know. I'm not saying I'm better than them.
You hear these people who are listening to recording. Mitch thinks he's better than y'all.
Maybe 1 or 2 people in the chat. Maybe, but that's about it.
I actually really loved Rampage. I thought that film like got me in the heart, man.
Right, so we got It Wasn't Good, Joe. No Rampage.
Oh wow! Oh, 40 minutes to a monster show. Oh my God! Let's stop this film. Let's stop this film.
In actual reality, Rampage is a bad movie.
I personally really like Rampage. I don't think it's a bad movie. But that doesn't mean it's a bad movie because I don't think it is.
I mean, that's fine. You know, everyone's entitled to their own little bubble reality. That's perfectly fine.
All right, yeah. So I'm entitled to yeah.
I'm saying you're entitled to.
All right, so I'm gonna put I2 for you. I'm putting Incredibles 2.
Yeah.
I can't. I really wanted to watch Skyscraper. I can't believe I didn't get to watch it, man.
Yeah, I mean, you better hurry up and watch it before it gets chucked out of the box office.
But it's always gonna stay in for at least 3 more weeks because movies at Draft House only stay in for 3 weeks, or 2 more weeks. It's not gonna get chucked out in 1 week. Like if I want to watch it this week, I can go watch it.
Love JK. I'd laugh. I wouldn't laugh actually because that's no film deserves that. But
anyway. See, I gotta go see Unfriended first though. God, I saw Unfriended one time on a laptop. I saw that movie 3 times. I saw it one time on a laptop. Woo.
Hold on, 3 times by choice.
Yeah, it was funny.
It
was really funny.
Wow.
I saw it one time on a laptop though, right? 2 times in theaters, 1 time in a laptop. 1 time I paid for. The other time, I got connects. But the 3rd time when I watched it on a laptop at like 3 a.m, shit scared me, bro.
Really?
Because the ending, man, the ending.
No, that movie is hilariously bad.
It is hilarious, but
there's nothing scary about it.
No, it is hilarious, but just jump scares, that doesn't matter what it is, man. Even if I find stuff funny.
Wait, hold on, which one was Unfriended? The one that was just all on a Skype screen?
Yeah.
That cool. Movie wasn't scary at all. Yeah. That was hilariously bad.
No, well, not scary. I guess
there weren't even jump scares on it because the windows are too small to see what's going on.
I don't know. When I see people putting their hands in a blender, I'm like, oh, I cringe. Like, I can't, bro.
I mean, Saw did that and it was fine.
Hell no. Even with Saw, I love Saw, but like when it started doing the torture porn stuff, I was like, that's not for me, man. I don't love torture porn any one bit. That shit's just weird. I don't know.
You want to go watch Skyscraper?
Yeah. I saw Jigsaw too. Jigsaw, really good movie. I saw it twice. Really good movie. I liked it.
Really?
I enjoyed it. I saw it once in theaters and it became rentable like a couple weeks ago. Still enjoy it.
That's weird.
Yeah, Saw 4 after Saw 4 dipped. After Saw 3 it dipped. That's what they call it. That's literally what people call like the latter half of the Saw franchise. What? Hostel. They call it torture porn. That's literally what everybody calls it.
Oh, torture porn. Yeah.
That's literally what everybody calls it. Hostel is one of them. I guess you could say Centipede is another one that does that.
Yeah, Human Centipede torture porn.
Yeah. I don't really like those kind of movies. It's not that they make... Look, some people get queasy by them. I don't. I just find it uncomfortable to watch.
I mean, that's the point.
Yeah, and I don't know. I love to watch these stuff for like the smart stuff they
Wait,
have.
hold on, Jigsaw's a reboot?
Yeah, not a reboot. It's not a reboot technically.
What is it?
It's like a sequel a sequel that ignores some of the old sequels.
Oh Christ, it's one of those.
Yeah, but it's also in a way like it had. I don't know. It's because you don't care. So it had like half of it was like a prequel and half of it was a sequel. It was weird
So it was two Saw films in one.
because it had like. Well, okay, you don't care, right? Chat doesn't care. Nobody cares about like if I spoil Jigsaw, right?
Is there anything to spoil in Jigsaw?
Yes, there's a big whole thing of the movie is literally relies on one twist.
Is it the same twist in the original Saw movies?
No. Should I tell you? Nobody cares, right?
It retcons 4 to 7. I mean,
But nobody cares, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you.
No, I don't care.
Okay, nobody cares. Whoever's listening and recording, spoilers. You can edit here if you want. The whole twist is the fact that the movie revolves around. You see, like the Jigsaw guy, right? And you think he's back from the dead, but actually it was in the past, and it was his first like test. It was like the whole twist was that like he wasn't alive because some guy is trying to continue the legacy of it.
so essentially, it's Saw 1 but different.
No, he was alive, but it's in the past.
Yeah, but Saw 1 was kind of like that. Not exactly.
No, because I guess no one knew
different.
Jigsaw like in Saw 1.
No.
No one knew. Like this whole thing is predicated on the fact that people know Jigsaw and that murders are coming back in a sense, and the cops are trying to stop them.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And there's some really good motivations. I enjoyed it a lot. The girl from Smallville plays Supergirl in there is there. I hope there's a sequel. I think there is. I think the director said that there is, and that there's something they wanted to go with it, but it was cool.
But anyway, I think that's it for the main portion of this.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much done.
Yeah.
We already said our 5. So.
Yeah, both got Mamma Mia as number 1. Equalizer 2 is 2nd. Both got Hotel Transylvania 3 is 3. Ant-Man and the Wasp 4. The only difference is I've got Incredibles 2 and you got Skyscraper at 5.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Until next time.
And cheers.